Hey guys, it's a quick look ahead at the events for the week to come, starting the week of August 26th. I do want to start off by saying the T5 update has landed on Chinese servers, and I did cover it a little bit on Discord stream today. However, the global servers will not be getting it, most likely not be getting it for at least a month and a half. So I'm not going to do any info about that until we know more about it. We kind of know how it works already. However, because of the delay, they delayed the pets the same way. Every number that we get out of this is not going to be necessarily the same as when we get it on the global servers. So I'm not going to go too heavily into T5 requirements and upgrades yet. Just know that it exists and it's coming. Okay, going back to the regular stuff, we're going to start with the regular event. You'll see that I have a lot of text over there, and let's go through it. So first we're going to start with keys, and this is for the brand new hero Lightning. Now you will notice that they come with these Taro cards, and they have not put event resources in the keys and all that stuff for a long time, probably since the first few months the game existed. So this is kind of new and also very annoying because it's a bit of a bait. It's kind of forcing you to pull keys in a situation that you may or may not otherwise have wanted to. Alongside with that is Hero Summon, it's Lightning also, and Yig. And then there's Hero Awakening, the standard stuff. So if you get to T1, you get a free copy. So the quick rundown on Lightning is, I was looking over her skills. She looks very hard to use. She's an alliance mage that is slow. If you want to make her fast enough to be useful, you're going to lose all of her damage. And so she becomes more of like a really half-assed Phoenix kind of a support where she gives your team bonus damage and stuff like that. She looks like she could be interesting, but again, very, very hard to use. So if normally you would be on the new hero cycle where you were always pulling for new heroes, it's still the most efficient way to get copies of her, and it's definitely worth it to pull for her. However, knowing that she may or may not be good, it's your call. It's going to be very, very up to you whether or not you want to do that or not. And of course the skin pack for $100 with the skin. They did change the skin that she no longer is holding a credit card. I appreciate that a lot, actually. Oh, that was kind of cruel. Oh god, her skin is called Q. I didn't even notice that. We also have Mythic Artifact Forging, which is the regular stuff. And that's it for regular events. So let me go back into the Taro cards because you saw those and you can see that they are also an idle currency. Here is where you use them. So here is the Taro card event. So what happens is you'll spend 100 and you'll flip 3 and you'll get rewards based on this. Now, we've seen this event a whole lot of times, and the worst possible reward is 10, but I can tell you right now, the average that you're going to get for every spin you do is about 15. You may get lucky a time here or there, but honestly, you're going to get 10 so often that it's going to bring your average down. Now, based on the numbers, you get about 12 tries for free. You will get 500 more from the dice game, which I'll go into next, and you can get, as you saw, 150 to 200 more per keys run. So based on that, I estimate that most people would get around 18, 19 tries, which would put you at about 260 or so. So free to play with spending some gems for that will get you about 260. And the dice game is this one. Standard cost of this is about 6,000, 7,000 gems. And you'll get an extra 500 tickets from this. And you'll also get an elite chest at the end. So this is well worth finishing if you can finish 6,000. Okay, let's say like 7,000 gems. 6,000 to 7,000 gems is about a good average for it. You can spend more if you're very unlucky, but you shouldn't really need to spend more than 7,000 absolute maximum. So 7,000 for an elite chest, and that gets you all of the 500 tickets. And where do you use them? You use them in this shop. So why did I make a point to point out that you would get 260? is to show that this point, 250 here for the yellow can, is pretty much about where free-to-play is going to stop. To get anything higher than this is a bunch of money. These artifacts are, I don't even know what they're thinking with these prices. One artifact is something like $170. A red can is like $70. I don't know what they're doing. They're pumping people for money. So that being said, I think that this is one of the rare events where free-to-play should be very happy. The cutoff point is great for 6 to 7,000 gems. The rewards that you get for 7,000 gems are absolutely worth it. You get an elite chest, you get a yellow can, and after that you can buy some extra stuff if you get lucky. Look at this. For 60 extra, you get 5 gold keys. Normally they would give you like 1 or 2, but now you get 5. 5 is a lot. That's really great. Now, gold pet food is definitely in high demand lately, but at 100 each, I don't think it's worth it. This is a total ripoff. Just get your gold food somewhere else. So, that should be all for that. So now, as a quick teaser, because they did the wheel event twice in a row, it looks like they're changing it up. Normally after keys is wheel, so it goes keys, wheel, miracle, back to keys, but they're doing miracle again, so we might get keys again the next week after this. So I hope you guys have a lot of keys saved up. It might be bad. As far as the hero though, this is scary. This is very scary. I don't know what to make of this. So I'm going to leave you with one comment, which is knowing how T4 works, or T5, knowing what's coming, even if all the numbers are not the same, start saving extra copies. 9 copies of a hero, not enough. 20 copies of a hero is almost not enough. It could be bad. We could need as many as 23 extra copies to max a hero, 23 total. So 14 extra copies to max a hero. So start saving those copies. If you start saying, I have a T4 Bryn, should I pull? The answer is yes, you should pull. Start getting those copies. You need more. Everyone needs more Bryn copies. It doesn't matter if you want to make a second T4 Bryn or not. If you want a T5 Bryn, you need more copies. End of story. That's the only thing that needs to be said. So that is all for this week. See you guys next week.